Welcome back to our How to Virtual Masquerade series. For this video, we have posed some questions you might have had about our Masquerade judging and workmanship to our judges and the community at large, and have some tips for you to consider when putting together your Masquerade entry. A lot of these tips are great to keep in mind for both our virtual format and in-person masquerades. We asked our judges what sort of things they look for in a presentation, and here's what we learned. Our judges want you to tell them a story. Let them know how the character might exist in our world. When doing a walk-on, make sure you plan a few different poses and make sure we can see your costume from the front, sides, and back. How you can walk and move in your costume is taken into consideration during the judges' scoring. When judging workmanship, our judges are looking for either a wide range of skills or expertise in a few. They are looking for attention to detail, cleanly finished elements such as sanded props, finished seams, and they want to make sure all areas of a costume are addressed, including wigs, accessories, and shoes. You generally don't have a lot of time to speak to the judges, so talk about what you did well. Highlight the things you're most proud of. Don't mention the things that diverted a little bit from the original plan. We also asked how workmanship works differently for our virtual workmanship format compared to in-person masquerades. And while much of it is similar, the biggest difference is that your documentation does all the speaking for you. The judges will review your documentation, watch your performance, and then deliberate. This process goes by quickly, so try to keep your summaries brief. Build books should be highlights of your construction methods, focusing on items that the judges may not be able to see in your presentation, such as underlayers, weird construction techniques, and work-in-progress stuff that might be interesting. Be sure to also include references for your characters or things like mood boards for original creations. Many elements the judges look for in person, such as fit and flow, are a bit harder to judge when you're not there in person, so it's a good idea to include many different shots of your presentation, including full body shots, movement, and close shots to highlight details. As one of our judges put it, you're not there in person, so we can't take a closer look or ask any questions, but we're still looking for the same quality workmanship and love of your craft. When looking for elements to make a best in show entry, our judges are looking for a wow factor with both strong performance and quality workmanship. They are looking for performances that make them feel something, and costume elements that make them wonder how it was done. Our judges are looking for presentations that are well rehearsed, that flow together, and include little to no dead time when there isn't much going on. Even though our virtual format gives you a lot of liberties you wouldn't be able to take on stage, our judges would still ask that you be respectful of your filming environments. When filming in public spaces, try not to catch bystanders in your backgrounds, and leave your film locations in the same condition or better condition than you found them. A few final comments our judges had were to have fun with the medium, so take advantage of film techniques, play with special effects, change up your camera angles, play multiple characters, and so on. If you ever had a cosplay idea that wouldn't work on a stage, it'll probably work here. And remember, the judges aren't trying to be mean or scary. They've all been where you are many times before. So take a deep breath and remember that everyone started somewhere, and no one became a master overnight. One final tip from our community is to also be mindful of your audience when writing a skit. Not everyone is going to know everything about your character or fandom-specific jokes and so on, so it helps to keep things broad and in general knowledge. With these great tips in mind, go forth and create something you love, because if you love it, chances are we will too. For more information, visit our Masquerade page at con-g.ca/masquerade, and be sure to stay tuned for more helpful virtual Masquerade videos to come.